Hello everyone, welcome back again to Hack with Victor, where you get to learn about that how you can bypass Windows 11 Defenders, MSI bypass, and so on. And I decided that I'm going to continue my further videos in English so everyone can understand. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to see the same thing, that how we can bypass Windows Defender using AdaptixC2, and in this video, I'm going to use my own custom shellcode. Okay, so if you want to understand how it's going to work, and obviously if you need my this tool, okay, so it will be available not right now, in future maybe, that I'm going to upload this tool in on my GitHub. You can use you can just go and use from there. So if you just come to my this LinkedIn profile, so you will see that basically it will going to build an exe, and that exe will going to help you out to run the shell codes in your directly in your memory. Okay, so how all this thing will going to work, and if you want to get a basic understanding, so you can just go and go through with the description a little bit, that how it's work, how it's bypass the defender. Okay, so let's start this video now. And before moving ahead, as usual, which I show you, you can see that Windows security is completely turned on. There is nothing which I have turned off, or there is no exclusion. We always disable the automatic sample submission, because you can see that sample files to Microsoft to help protect any others. Okay, so I'm not going to allow this one, and no red teamers allow these things. Okay, and if I show you the exclusion, there is nothing in the exclusion which can protect my malware. So everything is turned on, and the final thing which I'm going to show you, that is the activation setting. So you can see my Windows is fully activated with a digital license. Okay, and I purchased this one. So now let's see the real game. Okay, so before going ahead, let me show you first of all that it's really working or not. Okay, because if I want to go with this one, the payload.exe, I'll come to my Windows machine and let me show you. Okay, so here we go, and just wait, and you can see Windows Defender immediately detected that it's a Trojan file, and which is generated from the Metafloid. From the metadata only we can understand. Okay, so I will just say remove start action. That's it. Now what I'm gonna do now, I'll simply just go to the builder. Okay, let me close this, and here you can see we already have an update.exe. So let me just remove this one. Okay, and now we have the agent x64.bin. Now how you can create this one, so it is very easy, but yes, not for those people who don't have any idea about C2. So you have to just go to you have to just install first of all the Adaptix. Okay, and you need to install the server and client in your laptop, in your machine, to run the server and client at the same time. So right now I've done that part. Okay, so I will just run the server, and at the same time I will run the Adaptix client. And here I've already configured my local IP and all the information which I have configured in the profile YML. So here you can see I used to test always different methods. Okay, so you have to just start the listener, and how you, before that you need to understand that how you can create a listener and all that thing. That's a very basic thing. And once you go to the generate agent, here you have to just select the shellcode, and once you click on the generate, okay, so here you can see we have an agent x64.bin. Now this is not the real game, because if you try to upload this one directly in your Windows machine, it will easily going to detect it, and that's why I created this script. Okay, this builder.py. So now what it will going to do now, which I already told you, that it will going to use C++ to compile the stager, and also it's using the free console, which means if the victim going to close the terminal also, still we have the access. It's not a complete persistence. Okay, try to understand, it is not a complete persistence, but it will still run in the background. Okay, so now I'll just simply click on the Python 3 builder.py, and we'll wait. It's starting compiling, and done. We have now update.exe, and now I will try to get this update.exe in my local machine. Okay, so here we go, and we'll wait, and you can see there is no detection, right? There is no detection on our Windows machine, and I'll just go and I will do the manual scan also. So you can see, here we go, we'll go to the show more options, scan with Microsoft Defenders, and you can see no current threats. And now the file which we have created, the agent x64.bin, the AdaptixC2 one, we are going to run that update.exe from my Windows machine like this. Here we go, and you can see what it will going to do. It will going to download that shell code from my Kali machine to our Windows machine. Okay, here we go, and boom, can you see? Now we have this. We have successfully downloaded that agent 64.bin, and now if I just come to the Adaptix, So here you can see we have callback on our C2. Now if I just click on this, now if victim wants, he can ask the creds and a pop-up will come like this: restore network connection, please verify your Windows credentials. Now for a normal people, for a non-techie people, or even for a techie people, they will think that there is some network issue going on in the laptop. He will just simply press the password, and now and boom, you can see attacker got your username and your password. Now the next thing is that he can also change directory, he can create users, and much more he can do. Okay, so right now if I want to show you, so look, now we are changing the directory, and now we are inside the documents. And if I just go back here, so inside my documents you can see all this thing. Now I will create a folder, okay, mkdir you have been hacked. That's it. We'll wait and let's come back to this one, and you can see we got a folder you have been hacked. So this is how an attacker can easily bypass your Windows 11 Defender. And now if you're thinking what is the solution, so solution is very simple, guys. If you're downloading any such files, if you are running any such file, try to run that file in your VMware environment where no such confidential files, your company's detail, private photos, or like your like such kinds of file are there. So try to not run such exes in your that system. Okay, so this is just a recommendation. Apart from that, if you want to understand how it's able to done, how attacker able to get that all this thing, so you need to learn malware analysis, where you are going to reverse the code, where you're going to decompile the exe. There are many tools are available like IDA Pro, Gilda, and so on. With the help of that you can do. But as of now, that's it. So hope you enjoy this video, and it's helped you to learn that how attackers can bypass your Windows Defender very easily. So that's it for today's video. We'll meet in another video. And okay, yeah, I forgot to show you something more. Now you can see update.exe is running. If I'll close this also, and if I'll just come back again to my this one, so here we go. And now if I'll just ask the creds, okay, so look, a pop-up came again. Although we shut down the terminal, but still we have the resistance. Now it's a temporary resistance, it's not a permanent, because if I will just go over here, you can see it's still running in the background process. If I just close this one and task, so it will not going to work anymore. But yes, attacker can also use the process injection, where they can bind the their malicious codes into legitimate application like explorer.exe, svc host. It can be anything. It's all basically, it's called the lolbus, okay, living of the land, binaries and all that things. But yeah, I'm not going to teach you all these things, but hope you enjoy this video. That's it for today finally, and we'll meet in the other video with some more informative videos.